Have you ever felt like something was off in your relationship, but you couldn't quite explain why? The truth is, cheating isn't always obvious. It's rarely one big sign. More often, it's a series of subtle changes that slowly create distance between two people. Now, it's important to remember that none of these signs prove that someone is cheating, but when several of them appear together, they may be worth paying attention to. The first sign is a sudden change in phone privacy. Maybe they start hiding their screen whenever a message pops up. Maybe they change passwords without explanation, or they seem unusually protective of their phone. Privacy is normal in every relationship, but a sudden shift in behavior can raise questions. The second sign is an inconsistent schedule. They begin coming home later than usual. There are more last-minute plans, unexpected meetings, or vague explanations about where they've been, and when you ask about it, the details don't always seem to add up. The third sign is emotional distance. Conversations become shorter. They seem less interested in spending time together. Even when you're in the same room, it feels like they're somewhere else mentally and emotionally. The fourth sign is a sudden focus on appearance. They start dressing differently, spending more time grooming themselves, or becoming unusually dedicated to fitness. Of course, self-improvement isn't a bad thing, but if it appears alongside other behavioral changes, it can sometimes signal that something deeper is happening. The fifth sign is becoming overly defensive. Simple questions suddenly feel like accusations to them. Asking where they were or why they're late may trigger irritation, anger, or hostility that seems out of proportion to the situation. The sixth sign is a dramatic change in attention. Some people become distant when they're hiding something. Others do the exact opposite. They become unusually affectionate, buy gifts more often, or go out of their way to act like the perfect partner. In some cases, guilt can drive this behavior. And finally, the seventh sign is your intuition. Not insecurity, not jealousy, but a genuine feeling that something has changed. Human beings are often very good at noticing patterns, even before they fully understand them. But here's the most important thing to remember. These signs are not proof of cheating. Stress, work pressure, personal struggles, and mental health challenges can all cause similar changes in behavior. That's why communication should always come before accusations, because sometimes the problem is infidelity, and sometimes it's something completely different. Your opinion? Please comment.